going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 87 overall Campus Hero cards to add to your MUT 23 squad. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here because you were searching around YouTube for MUT 23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your ultimate team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. So if you guys missed it earlier this morning, EA did reveal all of the content that's coming from the Campus Hero promo tomorrow, and that is scheduled to come out September 1st, which is Thursday, about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. So you might be watching this video and the content's not live, but in today's video, we're going to break down and go over the best 87 overall cards that you guys can get, and you can actually get 2 of them for free. So the first one will be able to be obtained via solo challenges, and here we go. We have a screenshot from the reveal this morning, and you can see the featured tier, which is 125 stars within these solos. You're going to get a BND 87 overall all-conference player. There are 32 of these 87 overall all-conference players, and we're going to break down the best ones. We're going to go over all of the key positions as well. You can earn a second one for free via house rules, and it's going to be college overtime house rules, which is always a fun one to do. You're going to get another 87 overall BND Campus Hero card via house rules. So that's 2 that you can get for free. And the great news is EA did confirm that both packs, house rules and solos, will be fantasy packs. So you're going to be able to pick the specific card that you want. 32 choices, you get to get one of them. Now, another reason why this video could be helpful for you guys is the champion sets, which are 90 overalls. We have Derek Johnson and Michael Crabtree. If you want to do one of these sets, you have to put 5 87 overall cards in there, and whatever specific 5 cards you put into the set to get the champion, you're going to get back. It's not going to return a fantasy pack where you get to pick 5 87s of your choice. So if you're going to be building out one of these sets and the Michael Crabtree card looks really, really good, so he might be worth it, you might want to focus on this video to find the 5 best players to put into the set, because you're going to get them in return, and there's going to be a lot of cards that I think are going to be very useful to add to your MUT 23 squads out of the bunch. One other thing, shout outs to Mutality. Here is a full list of all the players and the theme team chems that each of them would get. So if you're rocking a theme team, you can find your favorite theme team on this list and all the cards that you would be able to add for that theme team from specifically this Campus Hero promo. So let's get into all of the cards. We're going to go over most of the positions, the key positions. We only have one quarterback to choose from, which is Marcus Mariota. And by the way, a lot of these cards come with pre-equipped abilities as well. I don't have the breakdown on the cost for each ability, but you guys can see that on the card art. Mariota looks pretty solid, but I would pass on this as a free choice. 86 speed, he's got throw under pressure at 86, throw on the run at 87, play action 86, all looks pretty good. The mid and deep throw a little bit too low right now. Short throw, which is the least important, at 85 isn't that great. I mean, it's solid, but it's short throw, so it's not a big deal. And he does have good throwing power at 88. The reason I would say hold off or maybe don't pick this card is because a lot of people probably have that free Trevor Lawrence, right? Or you have Carson Wentz, the 86 overall from the Headliners promo, more than likely. But also from this promo, you can actually get a third 87 overall for free, but it's not going to be a player choice. It's going to be Tim Tebow. And I know this card isn't amazing or that much better than Mariota, but you got so many other options to choose from for your free cards. I wouldn't pick a quarterback when you can get Tim Tebow, who's also a quarterback, for free from the same promo. I believe there's 3 options at halfback from all of these cards, and the best one easily is going to be Eagles legend here, DeMarco Murray, 87 speed, 83 trucking, 86 break tackle. The catch is pretty solid for that speed as well at 74. I'll be curious to see, because they gave him an elusive back archetype, I'll be curious to see what his spin move and juke move look like. If both of those are pretty solid, it's going to make this card that much better. We got 2 options at wide receiver for you. So Brandon Cooks is probably the best one. He has deep and elite as his pre-equipped ability. 87 speed, so he's up there in speed with like Tyreek Hill, who didn't last very long at being the fastest wide receiver in the game. 87 mid route running, 86 deep. The short route running is 84, but like I said, that's probably the least important out of all of them. Catching is pretty solid at 86, catching traffic 85. He's also played for a handful handful of teams, so he gets some good theme teams there. And then the second best option, who's a tad bit slower, it's Derek Mason. But the main reason I put this card on the list is he gets Slot-O-Matic, and that ability was really good in MUT 22. I'm assuming it's going to carry over to be pretty solid in MUT 23 and helping you get separation against man coverage if you put this receiver in the slot on your offense. But he also has pretty good attributes. 86 speed, 85 catch, 86 catch in traffic. I wish the deep route running was better, but he's a slot receiver, so it's not really his forte. 88 short route running, 86 deep on this Derek Mason. There is only one tight end to choose from, and he's an Eagle, so I was throwing him on here regardless. It's Keith Jackson, 85 speed, 85 mid-route running, run block at 71. He gives you 87 catch, 89 catch in traffic. I'm pretty sure he's like 6'3 or 6'4 as well, so he gives you some good height. But at the end of the day, if you're not using this card for a theme team, you should still be rocking Donald Parham. He's easily the best tight end in the game, and he was free from the Headliners promo. I think like 85% of the MUT community probably has that card, and I would keep that card over Keith Jackson. There are 6 offensive linemen to choose from, and there's one at every single position. I believe right guard is the only one that got doubled up. No, it was left guard, my bad. But at right guard, we have Will Shields, who is very balanced. I'm sorry, not very balanced, very good minus his pass block. So if you like to run the ball a lot, 87 strength, 87 awareness, 89 run block, I really like it for that reason. Now, the pass block at 83, not great, but if you're a run-first player, this is a great right guard to pick up. And you guys know, I say it all the time, these types of promos and free cards, always great to address your offensive and defensive line. That way you don't have to spend coins on those positions, and you can use your coins for the better players at the skill positions. You can save your coins to go out there and buy a Justin Jefferson at wide receiver rather than getting, a free wide receiver from this promo, because you're saving yourself some coin by not spending it on offensive linemen. And there's some good choices in here. Pat Elflein, I definitely messed up his name, and I don't care. This one, I would say, is probably the most balanced out there. So he gives you 86 strength, 83 awareness is a little bit low, but the 89 pass block and 88 run block, super good right there. So I think this is the best out of all of the offensive linemen. And then one other option is Gary Zimmerman, the Broncos legend here, with 85 strength, 87 awareness, 86 run block, and 89 pass block. Another really, really good option at left tackle. On to defense now, and this Chase Young is probably like top 3, top 5 out of all of the cards to choose. He's the fastest defensive end in the game, and he comes with Edge Threat Elite, I believe that is, pre-equipped. It's definitely Edge Threat, but it looks like that little crown is above the left part of it, the upper left, so I think that's Edge Threat Elite. But 84 speed, and then he gives you 2 of the big 3 in the 80s, and that's going to be Block Shed at 86 and Finesse Move at 88. Power Move is at 79, so that's very close to 80s. Of course, there's no power-ups this year to bump that up, but if you have the right strategy item, you might be able to get that into the 80s. So you just factor in that he's the fastest at his position. He gives you 88 finesse, 86 block shed, and almost 80 power move. I really like this card a lot. The play rec's low, but I don't really think play rec matters as much when it comes to a defensive end, a guy who's basically rushing the passer or trying to stop the run. So I really, really like this card at defensive end. Merlin Olsen is the best defensive tackle. He gives you all 3 of the big 3 above 80 or 80 plus, so 87 block shed, 81 power move, 87 finesse move, and I mean that 81 speed isn't half bad at a defensive tackle. A lot of you might have Sam Adams there from your team captain pick at defensive tackle, so if you need another one, and I mean he has under pressure pre-equipped, which is a pretty good ability for defensive ends and defensive tackles. If you need another one or you pick somebody else and you don't have Sam Adams, this is a really good starting defensive tackle. I'd say another one that's probably like top 5, top 7 at very latest of all the cards to choose from. Let's take a look at some linebackers. They were all kind of slow compared to like the fastest ones out there. There's a handful of linebackers that have 86 speed. We have Shaquille Barrett, who's 84 speed, 2 notches down there, but I do like the fact that he gives you the 84 speed with 85 block shed, 88 finesse move. It tells me that he's probably going to be solid against the run and the pass. The finesse move and the speed are going to get him to the QB, and the block shed's definitely going to help with the running game. Power move is almost at 80 as well, tackle 85, so I like this one if you need an outside linebacker, and like I said, under pressure is pretty good, a pretty good ability ability. This is a solid option if you're looking to upgrade at that position. Middle linebacker, Xavian Collins, another pretty solid pickup with the 84 speed. He's a field general archetype, so he should be able to get lurker for the cheapest amount of AP out there. He gives you 86 hit power, 80 zone, so very kind of hybridy. I know it's not a word, but I'm using it anyway. 87 tackle, 84 block sheds, decent. He just looks like a solid card, right? That's going to be good with 80 zone at middle linebacker. That's solid so far at this point in the year. And then the tackle, the hit power, the block shed's okay. Like I said, pretty good to help up and come up against the run. He got a plus 20 on his zone rating compared to his gold card. And another thing to throw out there is he is 6'4". So if you're using middle linebackers at this point and you maybe have a formation where you're keeping a linebacker in there instead of a safety, I think this is a really, really good user card. On to the secondary, there are three cornerbacks to choose from, and I think two of them are really good. Mike Hilton, only 5'11" or 5'10". He's under 6 foot, so that's a little bit of a hinder to his ability to be a good card out there. And we did get a handful of free cornerbacks, so you might actually want to skip this position, talking about, you know, the Woolen card from the competitive pass we have right now. And of course, there was the 86 overall Randy Moss from the All Madden promo. So if you need a third corner and you already have those two, or plan on getting the Woolen very soon or whenever you're able to, 86 speed, not bad. Again, the height just hurts a little bit. 89 zone coverage, 85 press, 84 man coverage. Play rec at 84 as well. The play rec is low, I think, on most of the corners that are free, but I think this one looks solid. The better option is Eagles legend Sidney Jones, who gives you 87 speed. One more time, play rec really low. I get it, but you got to give up something, and everything else is really good on this card. 86 man, 89 zone, press at 85. With that speed, he's 6 foot or 6'1", so he's giving you the height, the speed, very good zone, pretty good man coverage, pretty good press. I like this one a lot. This is another like top 5 pick in my opinion. We have a free safety and a strong safety for you. Trayvon Merrig, who was, I believe it was a rising star card. No, it was a rookie premier last year. A really good card to start the year out. Well, he gets a good one here in Campus Heroes. Pick artist as the pre-equipped ability. He gets 86 speed, 87 zone, 86 hit power, 85 man. So, I mean, he's pretty fast. He can force fumbles with that hit power and good coverage, both zone and man. I like this Merrick card a lot at free safety. And then another one at strong safety, which I probably would say is in my top 5, is going to be Grant Delpit, who always has pretty good MUT cards. Remember, he had a golden ticket, I think, 2 years ago, and he's 6'4" with 87 speed, so a very good user option. He does come pre-equipped with Acrobat. It's not at a discount, I don't believe, so you still have to spend the 5 AP if you want to equip it, which is a little bit too much right now. But 87 speed, 6'4" with 89 zone coverage, and you throw in 84 hit power, that just feels like an added bonus. The tackle's a little bit low at 72, 85 man coverage helps with the coverage as well. So Delpit, 6'4". I forgot to mention Merrig is 6'1", so they both have really, really good height, both fast and can cover. And that's it. Those are all the best options. I think there's a lot of good cards to choose from, and a lot of these are going to help improve your MUT 23 squad. In any order, I think the top 5 or 6, we got Sidney Jones, Grant Delpit, Xavian Collins, Chase Young, DeMarco Murray, and Merlin Olsen. I think there are more better cards on defense than there are on offense, but those offensive line guys are all pretty good as well if you're trying to fill up those positions. Let me know who you plan on picking up, or if you already got the free packs, who you picked up down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.